Hi, my name is D. Srichandra Reddy of Data Science C section. So my TED Talk topic is how listening skills are valuable. Let me present this PPT. Listening skills. Introduction. Listening comes first. Difference between hearing and listening. Definition of hearing and listening skills. Importance of listening skills and types of listening skills. Effective listening skills and features of listening and process of listening. Techniques of listening skills and much more. So first we get into the topic what is listening. The process of receiving construction meaning from and responding to spoken and or on non-verbal messages to hear something with thoughtful attention. So rules for good listening. Stop talking, stop thinking, remove distractions, don't let your mind wander, do not prejudge, be patient, empathize with the speaker. Next, effective listening. Active listening is actually absorbing the information given to you by the speaker, showing that you are interested. It can also be included providing the speaker with the feedback by asking relevant questions so the speaker knows the message is received. So, features of listening. Listening is a mental activity, first point. Next, it improves the conscious and concentration. It is a skill as it can be improved by experience. Non-verbal communication also helps in listening. So next, listening stimulates speaking. Next, listening involves paying close attention to the sounds that come in the way of communication. Next, difference between hearing and listening. Hearing. Hearing is simply that act of perceiving sound by the ear. Next, listening is an action where you can choose to actively concentrate on what you hear. Next, hearing occurs with or without your consent. In listening, your brain processes the information into the knowledge. So, listening is not the same as hearing, and hearing is not same as the listening. So, the barriers and benefits of effective listening. Barriers: over under reaching, stereotyped reactions, taking the spotlight, unsettlable responses, pretend comparison, in-verbal cues, complex responses, physical and cultural. So the process of listening first is receiving, understanding, remembering, evaluating and responding. First, receiving. It refers to the response caused by the sound wave simulating the sensory receptors of the ear. It is a physical response. Next, understanding. It is a stage at which you learn what the speaker means, the thoughts and emotions turn. Remembering. It is the important listening process because it means the individual added message to the mind storage bank. Evaluating. It consists of judging the message in some way. Responding. The stage requires that the receiver complete the process through the verbal or non-verbal feedback because the speaker has no other way to determine if a message is received. The stage becomes the overt means by which the sender may determine the degree of success in transmitting the message. Next, types of listening. Types of listening: discriminative listening, pretensive listening, selective listening, attentive or active listening. Pretending listening. It involves more hearing than listening. It means pretending through facial expressions that one is listening when actually one is not. So pretending listening is it means the pretending to the only face expression that when that the person is listening when actually one is not. Next, selective listening. It involves the selecting the desired part of the message and ignoring the undesired part of the message. Next, discriminative listening. It involves identifying the difference between various sounds. It also enables one to differentiate between familiar and unfamiliar language. Active listening. Active listening is a communication technique used in counseling, training, and conflict resolution. It requires the listener to the it requires the listener fully concentrate, understand, respond, and remember what is being said. In active listening, it is important to learn to summarize and reflect smoothly without appearing to mimic or repeat back into the robotic fashion. Useful phrases are, as I understand it, what you are saying is. So, your point is that. So barriers to effective listening: physiological barriers, that is hearing impairment and speaking thinking rate; environmental barriers, that is physical distractions and message overload; and attitudinal barrier, prejudice, precaution, a casual attitude, and exaggeration. Technical ensure of listening. The barriers to effective listening: physical barriers, hearing and impartial speaking thinking rate; environmental barriers, physical distractions, message overload; attitudinal barriers, prejudice, preoccupation, and casual attitude, ego, personalism. Next, techniques of listening skills: focus on key points. So just the focus, the key points, what you are hearing, the concept, or listening the concept. So being aware of both verbal and normal messages. Next, listen with an open mind. So next, listen with open mind means listen with the concentration or without any distractions in your mind. Next, avoid false attention and pretending to listen. So avoid all the distractions and just concentrate on the listening with your brain. Wait for the speaker to pause to ask a clarifying question. Just wait for the listener, speaker to ask any doubts or any any suggestion you want to give. So next, be attentive and relaxed. So just be attention what the speaker is saying and just calmly read the mind. Just calmly concentrate uh, what the speaker is speaking. Next, traits of good listening. Listen. L means look interested and get interested. When you get interested, means only the concentration will increase and very interested. Next, I, involve yourself by responding. Just involve yourself by responding. Next, S, stay on target. Set the target and listen. T, T, test your understanding. What you understand by listening what the speaker said. Next, E, evaluate the message. Try to understand, give a message to the speaker what you have understand the. Next, N, neutralize your feelings. Just stay calm and get neutralize about your feelings. Next, what the poor listening skills habits: faking attention, listening only for facts, avoiding difficult and uninteresting material. Next, what are listening skills? Listening skills are the way to help you listen something more effectively. Importance of listening skills: an attentive listener stimulates better speaking by the speaker. A good listener learns more than an ordinary listener. So, an attentive listener simulates better speaking by the speaker means what the speaker is speaking about the topic. A listener should have to understand the feelings of the speaker and interact with the speaker. Next, a good listener learns more than an ordinary listener. So the good listener want to listen the what the speaker is saying and try to attend to the uh, topic of the listener, the speaker, and it should be good uh, ordinary listener. So a good listener learns to detect prejudices, assumptions, and attitudes. Next, communication is not complete without effective listening. So the communication is to be so communication is not complete without effective listening. Next, listening pitfalls. The pitfalls of the listening we are about to discuss: appearance and delivery. So the listener should be apparent as with concentration and open mind and without any distractions. Delivery. Next, separating ideas from facts. So what the listener listens the topic, we have to deliver the ideas of this and interrupting. So distractions can also be happens when the listener is listening, but should be concentrate and listen to the speaker. Next, uh, scarcum. And the listening comes first. The first and foremost communication skill that we learn in our life, nothing is but listening. So, what we able to do in our life is listening, speaking, reading, and writing. So, the first we have to the first skill is listening. Thus, listening, speaking, reading, and writing we all do. So, the listening comes first. Be whole body listener, brain thinker, ear hearing, shoulders facing, eyes looking, hands still and feet calm, mouth quiet. So the ear hearing and shoulders facing, eyes looking. So the ear, what we hear the speaker says should be perfect, and the shoulders facing to the speakers. The eye contact should be same, the speaker and the listener, a good listener. And still, so and should be very still and without any distraction, without putting any rubber, taking pens, books. It should not be there. Let fit calm, feet calm. So it will be calm and quiet, mouth quiet. Should be the whole body listener. The benefits of effective listening. So what are the benefits about the effective listening are? Enhances productivity, improves relations, and avoids conflict, improves understanding, and improves negation skills. Helps to stand out. People will appreciate it. So the benefits of listening, the sorry, but the effective listening are improves relationships, avoids conflict, improves understanding, improves negotiation skills. So, and the listening part is the most important after the writing, speaking, and reading. So, listening is 53% most effective. So, writing 14% and speaking 16% and reading is 17%. So, this is my PPT presentation about the what listening skills are important. Listening skills are important. So, thank you.